Hey, welcome to another episode of Marvel Multiverse Storytime featuring Heroclix, where I open a blind booster of Heroclix and using just the 5 characters in the booster, I come up with an adventure to put my Marvel Multiverse role-playing game players through. And today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to open 2 blind boosters of the Invincible Iron Man. Let's get into it. And this booster got us Freak, Crossbones, Pile Driver, Unicorn, and the Melter. And this one scored us one of the Brothers Grimm, Guardian, the leader of Alpha Flight, Sasha Hammer, the daughter of Justin Hammer, Centurious, Ghost, and the Mandarin's Flame Blast Ring. So what adventure would I come up with using just these 11, including the ring, just these 11 miniatures for my Marvel Multiverse role-playing game players? I'm glad you asked. What really excites me about this collection of characters is we have one hero and a whole bunch of villains. This immediately brings to mind, I'm a big fan of DC's Suicide Squad. I'm a big fan of most of the lineups for the Marvel Thunderbolts comic, where you have basically a hero overlooking a bunch of criminals, going on missions, covert missions to shorten their sentences and that sort of thing. Thunderbolts in the past have been led by Hawkeye, Winter Soldier, even US Agent at times. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this collection of minis. So obviously Guardian is going to be my hero leader of the team. He's pretty powerful, so he's going to keep an eye on these villains, make sure they stay in line, do what they're told, and don't stray from the mission. And we can go a number of ways with these characters as to how you want to set up a Thunderbolts style adventure or team. Maybe the first way you can do this is have your team of heroes, your players, basically hear that there's a break-in at the Avengers headquarters where they keep the dangerous weapons and equipment from villains they've faced. And when your players go and investigate, they find this group of supervillains underneath Department H, underneath government sponsorship, breaking into the Avengers vaults to steal the flamethrower ring that the Mandarin once owned. Another way you could do it is have your players actually play villains who are on the road to redemption under the watchful eye of Department H and Guardian himself. And they need to track down and hunt each of these outlaws, villains on the run, to either bolster their own numbers or just basically get them off the streets. But I think the actual approach I would take would be I would take Guardian and all of the D-level villains and have my players be on that team, hunting down the heavy hitters like Centurious, Pile Driver, and Crossbones. But what I would do is all the D-list villains, I would have them as disposable characters, kind of like the start of James Gunn's Suicide Squad film, where all those characters were introduced, spoilers, just to be killed off to show the urgency of the situation and how dangerous it is. So I would have my players join this team with one of the Brothers Grimm, Melter, Unicorn, and these other guys, and basically have Crossbones, Pile Driver, and Centurious, with or without the flamethrower ring, take a lot of these characters out real quick, just to get the urgency across to really scare my players, I guess. And that is what I would do with these 10 characters if I had only these 10 characters to come up with an adventure for my Marvel Multiverse role-playing game players. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll be back with another one soon. Have a great day. Be good to each other.